Good morning. Am I audible? Hello, good morning. I hope that I am audible to all. The CEO, Mr. Joram Winamo, CEO of Sandbox, the organizing committee of the Big Baraza, moderators and panelists, distinguished guests, SMEs, ladies and gentlemen, greetings and good morning. It is my great pleasure to join you all this morning to deliver the keynote address during the first ever Big Baraza conference organized by Sandbox. First off, I would like to congratulate the Sandbox on recently celebrating their first anniversary and for putting together such a successful conference to help support SMEs in Kenya. The government of Kenya is cognizant of the fact that small and medium enterprises are the backbone of the Kenyan economy, accounting for 81% of employment opportunities in the country and employing approximately 14.9 million Kenyans. It is regrettable to note that within 3 years of inception, 75% of SMEs struggle and end up closing down. The high mortality rate is attributed to, among other factors, lack of access to finance, a lack of access to technology, and lacking management skills. The government is committed to helping SMEs manage and recover, especially from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the economy by, among other measures, announcing the economic stimulus package that offered tax breaks, as well as direct payment of pending bills. The government in May of 2020, under the second economic stimulus package, launched initiatives to help young people recover economically against the negative effects of COVID. 10 billion Kenya shillings was set aside towards the Kazi Mtaani program, which is coordinated by the Ministry of Transport, Infrastructure, Housing and Urban Development. The government has also developed numerous programs that support SMEs in various sectors like manufacturing through the 1.4 billion funded Kenya Industry and Entrepreneurship Project. We also have the Kenya Youth Empowerment and Opportunity Project that has provided training and business support for thousands of youth across the country. The government also plays a leading role in stimulating growth in the SME sector through incentives that attract investment, doing business with SMEs, market exposure through government-sponsored expos, capacity building, as well as through research and development funding to help stimulate growth and the improvement of infrastructure to promote business access. As a ministry, we strive to enable socio-economic growth of all SMEs through our robust investment in digital infrastructure to ensure that ICT is universally accessible and reliable as we envisioned in our economic development blueprint, that is the Vision 2030, as well as policy documents such as the National ICT Policy of 2020. The Ministry of ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs continues to improve access to affordable broadband connectivity through the National Optic Fiber Backbone Infrastructure, as well as utilization of the Universal Service Fund to improve access to ICT solutions for SMEs across the country. On engaging the youth and fostering innovation-driven entrepreneurship, the ministry has established the Ajira Digital Program, which seeks to have young people earning from digital and digitally enabled job opportunities. The program, initiated by the Government of Kenya, driven by the Ministry of ICT in partnership with academia, civil society, and the private sector, aims to provide training and mentorship to the youth to bridge the gap between skills demand and the online gig economy. The Huduma White Box is a government initiative that supports and facilitates growth of innovations from citizens, offering mentorship and advisory support in the ideation and development processes of businesses. The government is aware that the use of ICT can provide SMEs with valuable information, increase knowledge, improve performance, improve e-relations with customers and suppliers, increase efficiency, and reduce the cost of production. And we are committed to ensuring that we support our SMEs in achieving their goals for the development of the Kenyan economy. It is my hope that through this big Baraza, we can share information and learn from each other on ways to strengthen Kenya and Africa's economy at large through job creation and the growth of enterprise. It is also my desire that this conference showcases the government's commitment to economic development through good leadership and informative conversations about financing, trade, policy, and scale. The conference's theme, I note, is expanding the business village, which aptly describes the world in the 21st century, where we are all interconnected by use of ICT. The Ministry of ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs appreciates the enthusiasm in coming together and having these important conversations with the aim of providing a suitable environment for SMEs to thrive. Finally, I look forward to hearing from all of you as we share ideas for the growth of the Kenyan economy and that of Africa by extension. Thank you, and God bless you all. Asante.
Thank you very much, CAS Maureen Mbaka, for that wonderful opening address. I don't know if you've left the session yet, CAS, but if you're still here, I'd like to just ask you a question too before we can let you leave. Is that okay? Madam CS? All right, I think she may have left the stage, and that's okay. And that's okay. We'll go into the next session. I had a question for her, especially I had her mention the Huduma White Box, which is an innovation space, and I think would have been a great opportunity for us to interact with what the Sandbox is doing and what innovations are happening with our SMEs. If you have questions for her, just drop them into the Q&A, and we will definitely see how we can get some of those questions answered. Remember to continue. There you are. Thank you, Madam CS, for staying and for coming back. And thank you for your speech. You've said some interesting things, and I just had one question for you before you leave. I noted that you mentioned the Huduma White Box space, which is an innovation space. I'd like you to talk a little about that. And that's, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. And, it would be great to hear what is the opportunity there for SMEs and how can we collaborate on innovations?
Thank you. Thank you so much for that question. Well, the Huduma White Box is really a government initiative that recognizes, that there are innovations out there that, mostly young people have all these ideas. So this is a place for them to come, what you can say, for incubation. So we do have our website, the Huduma whitebox.go.ke, where you can submit your innovations, and we have on our end persons who can assist you in growing your idea further. So it's all about incubation. If you have an idea, how can you grow it? We can connect you with the partners. So it's really about growing your ideas. So please, for more information, do go to the Huduma White Box website. And perhaps I have heard of that we'll have mini barazas going ahead. So please do invite us for a mini Baraza, and we can speak more about the Huduma White Box and how it can assist innovations out there. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Madam CS. CAS, I think for me, I see such a great opportunity for collaboration with someone like the Sandbox, who's supporting SMEs grow, and seeing how we can also support your efforts with the White Box and with innovation. And so we'll be trying to follow through that conversation. We'll be following through that conversation, and we look forward to supporting and collaborating on the efforts that the government is doing. Before you leave, or as you leave and go back to the backstage, there'll be a space for you to interact with the media, and we'd like you to do that for a little bit. But thank you so much for gracing us. Thank you for giving us a wonderful opening address, and God bless you. We look forward to seeing you in other sessions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
What a wonderful way to start our conference today. Just knowing that the government, despite how we feel right now about the tough times that we are all going through as small businesses, the tough times we're all going through as part of this COVID experience that the whole world is going through, what a good way to know that there is opportunity for us to engage in the development of the SME space and in the development of our businesses. And I'm very grateful for that. Now, we have an exciting session coming up next, and this session is